How's it going, garden people? Welcome to another episode here in the Hidden Gardens. It's springtime, it's warming up, and it's definitely time to get to planting here in my Zone 7 on the Cape. We're going to start over here in the dog yard area. We had a very snow-filled winter this past year, and while the majority of the plants did make it over here, I did end up losing two of the Catmint, two Nepitas. I have alternating varieties of Persian blue and cat's pajamas in these thinner raised beds. So I lost one of each variety. I was able to pick up a Persian blue down at the nurseries now that they're warming up and plants are becoming stocked. And I had a cat's pajamas that I overwintered in my greenhouse. So I'm going to get these into the ground, and hopefully this year they'll bloom beautifully, catch right up with the other ones, and everything should hopefully mesh really well. All planted up. Now both of these varieties are smaller type varieties, so they should fit really well in these raised beds and won't drown out the rest of the plantings around them. So I'm definitely looking for these to bloom beautifully, and I cannot wait to see them all throughout the season. I'm looking for everything to really kind of bulk up and fill out a bit this season. And we may even still see some blooms yet from this camellia. Once I was finished, I moved on to the front side yard area. Over here, I have 4 raised beds that last year I used mostly for cut flowers. And this year I decided that I was going to plant all the dahlias that I had growing not only from seed this year, but also that grew from seed last year that I actually never ended up planting. Did make it throughout the summer in the little containers, made it through the winter, and now they're underneath the ground in these raised beds, and I'm looking to see them come up beautifully this year, along with the plants that I seeded over this past winter. I prepped the last bed, so I'll still have some room for some cut flowers to plant. I've got some peonies growing and coming back over in this bottom bed here. And then I also did end up splitting the Dusty Miller and spreading that just a bit as well. So hopefully that'll kind of fill in and look really pretty through the summer. We definitely have to take a moment for the daffodils that are blooming over here. Moving on to the front yard area over on this side, it was time to get these hellebores into the ground before it really kind of got too warm. I received two of these plants from my plant order. I'll link that below. And then I also picked up another unknown variety at the garden center. So I was definitely excited to try and get these into the ground. Having the hellebore patch over here is absolutely stunning. And I definitely want to expand it, if not to a third patch, but a fourth patch as well, depending on how much space I have over in this area as I begin to plant up this whole side of the house. Okay, so we've got the Sandy Shores right there, the Whirlwind Romance in the middle over here, and then the unknown variety out in the back, right back there. So it'll be really pretty once these kind of grow up. That one, the unknown, it'll be interesting to find out what color that's going to be. That'll be a nice little surprise. But all the other hellebores that I planted last season late seem to be doing okay. I'll be looking for them to kind of bulk up, especially throughout this season and come next season. So this show is only going to get better and better through time. So we'll take a little moment for these hellebores to appreciate them while we still have these beautiful flowers blooming in the garden. Now we'll take a look at the plants that I picked up recently that I'm going to get into the ground pretty quick here. We've got some Snow Surfer Forte, Candy Tuft. It's like a sempervivum. And I do have two varieties of those already in the ground that are smaller and thinner. So these are taller and wider. So I intend to pull those two up and plant them along with these two somewhere in the landscape here in the front. And I also picked up another plant of the Silver Mound Artemisia to go with the one that I've been overwintering. And that's to kind of fill in the ground and replace and move around that planting that I have here in the front yard as well. Hardy geranium that I want to plant that I got in my plant order not that long ago that I want to get up here, as well as agora that I've been overwintering. And then I also was able to pick up some more of the Sajuga, the Burgundy Glow and the Chocolate Chip that did so well in the front there. So I definitely want to add to that in the lower part of the front yard garden area as a bordering type plant. And then I also picked up this Lavender Phenomenal. And I think I may move the lavender that I have planted over in the front side yard. I'm not sure just yet. Prioritizing these plants because some of them involve pulling up plants that are already planted in the landscape and transplanting them other places. So because it's so early in the spring, that is one of the better times to do those particular moves of perennials. So if you guys like this video, I hope you'll hit that like button. Gives me some encouragement to share. Lets YouTube know others may like it. If you're new here, please consider subscribing so you can follow along in the gardening journey, see how things are growing and going along. Helps me out, helps the channel out. But first and foremost, I hope this video inspires you all to continue along on your gardening journey, whatever that looks like for you, and thank you for coming along on mine.